name's Taylor Miller with Gluten Away, and I'm going to be showing you how to make sun-dried tomato herb pasta using Living Now quinoa pasta. The pasta itself only has 3 ingredients, and it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and top 8 allergen-free. It's also made in a certified gluten-free facility, unlike some pastas you might find out there. So I'm going to be showing you how to make the sun-dried herb tomato pasta with this pasta itself. Let's get started. So the ingredients you're going to need for this recipe is 1 box of Living Now organic quinoa penne pasta, 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes chopped, a half cup of fresh basil leaves chopped, 1 clove of garlic, or you can use minced garlic, which is what I'm using. You usually do about a half teaspoon to equate for 1 clove, 1 teaspoon of fresh sage, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and then a 1/4 cup of L&D Organics extra virgin olive oil. That's the oil that's recommended for this recipe and the one I use, so you can use a different one if you'd like, but for the best results I try sticking to this brand if you can find it. So the utensils you'll need for this recipe is a 1 cup measuring cup, a 1/2 cup measuring cup, tablespoons, teaspoons, and a food processor or a blender. You'll also need a pot to boil water in, just because you're going to have to boil the pasta like any normal pasta. All you do is boil it for 10 minutes, and the instructions will be on the box, which is really simple. It's quinoa pasta, so it sometimes can stick, so just make sure that you constantly stir it. That's the only recommendation I have, but other than that, it's very easy. And mainly what you're going to have to do for this recipe is just chop up the ingredients and make the sauce that will go in it. So once you have all your ingredients chopped up, what you're going to want to do is put all of them into your food processor or blender. You want to make sure that your basil is chopped up very well, the sun-dried tomatoes are chopped up, and your sage is chopped up as well. If you have a clove, make sure to chop that up. If you have minced garlic, all you're going to do is use a 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic instead of an entire clove of garlic. And basically all you have to do is just add all those ingredients to your food processor or blender and then pulse it and blend it well. You want it to become a good paste mixture, and that way you can add it to your pasta and make the mixture that you put on top and put it all together, and it'll make your sun-dried tomato pasta. So I gave you the ingredients before, so you're just going to want to add everything besides the pasta, obviously, to your the cup that you're going to pulse in or mix it in. You also want to make sure to add pepper as well. I don't add too much. It says to use a 1/4 teaspoon, but I don't do that much. I just add a little bit. And then after that, you just pulse it and blend it, and then that's it. So once you have all your ingredients blended or processed, it'll come out to look like this paste, which you'll add to your pasta. My pasta has already been boiled and it's ready to go. So all you do is, obviously, you drain the pasta and make sure it comes out, and this pasta holds together really well, like I mentioned earlier. And this is the only thing you're going to add to it, is the paste, and then all you're going to do is just add it to the bowl, and then you're going to make sure you mix it very well. And then since there's oil in it, it's going to give the pasta a pretty good taste and a pretty good flavor with the sun-dried tomatoes. It'll mix together really well, and you won't have a problem with anything sticking together. And this will really be all you need to add to it once you add it in. I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make this sun-dried tomato herb pasta from Living Now Foods. Their pastas can be found in stores using their store locator all around the US, and you can also buy their pastas online on livingnowfoods.com. This pasta is also a great option for macaroni and cheese, which kids love. A lot of pastas don't hold together well, which I mentioned throughout the video, but this is one that holds together very well since there's only 3 ingredients: amaranth, brown rice, and quinoa, since that is the main ingredient in it. For more of my videos, you can go to glutenawayexpo.com. I try and keep up with them and post recipes pretty often, but this is a product I've been using very often and one of my favorites that you'll definitely enjoy too. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.